This is Verb Lecture 7 on progressive tenses. The progressive tense of a verb is formed with the helping verb. In this case, we're going to use the helping verb to be, and we're going to use the present tense forms is, am, are, the past tense was, were, and the future will be. So use one of those, and then the main verb will be the present participle form of the verb, which is the form that ends in ing. When we put them together, we get the progressive tense. So be plus the present participle equals progressive tense. So to make present progressive, we would use present tense of be. To make past progressive, we'll use the past tense of be. And for future progressive, we'll make the future tense of be. In every case, using the present participle of the main verb, making present tense. So this is a generic formula for any progressive tense. So we change be to match the tense, as I said, present, past, or future, as well as the subject. So our present tense forms of be are is, am, and are. Which one you use depends on your subject. They're all present tense. They would all be paired with the present participle to make present progressive. Was and were are your past tense forms. Again, which one you would use depends on your subject, but either one, when paired with the present participle, will make past progressive. And then future tense is just will be, so you'd use that with any subject with the present participle making future progressive. So let's take a look at each one of those, what it looks like. So our present progressive, we use our present tense of be and our present participle. An example using is. Becky is visiting her grandmother every day. Becky is third person singular down here. That's when we use he, she, or it as pronouns. Singular subjects, and then we use is and the present participle of the main verb hope. He, she, or is. It is hoping. Up here, visit is our main verb, so we use visiting. Becky is visiting. An example using are. They are playing soccer. This is present progressive. Are is present tense. It matches our third person plural subject they. We use the present participle or the ing form of our main verb play for playing, and we get they are playing soccer, present progressive. Also present progressive using am as your helping verb. I am participating in track this spring. Again, I is first person singular. That's when we use am. The ing form of participate, participating, and together they make present progressive and participating. We'll use hope as another example here. I am hoping, you are hoping, he, she, or it is hoping, we are hoping, you are hoping, they are hoping. All the plurals are. So again, you're changing your helping verb, but each one of these is present tense. They're all present tense of be, is, am, are, and then the ing, the present participle of hope, and they all make a present progressive tense. For past progressive, we only have two forms to choose from, not three, but the principle is the same. We use one of these two with our present participle to make past progressive. So Charles was visiting the museum daily for his project. Was is our helping verb here. It is past tense for be. Charles was visiting. It's the one we use when we want third person singular or first person singular. Our present participle with the ing, visiting, and it's past progressive. Even though you're using the present participle form, that just means we're using the ing form. That's what we call it. It doesn't mean it's present tense. In this case, because the be helping verb was is past tense, this is past progressive. It has happened. We use past progressive for actions that continued for some time in the past. So this happened over a period of time. He visited the museum daily for a period of time, but it's in the past. So it's past progressive. We use the past tense of the helping verb. An example using were. They were studying every night for the test. Were is past tense. It's what we use for third person plural, second person plural, first person plural, second person singular. Again, studying with the ing, but this was in the past, right? So we use the past tense of the helping verb. This was being done. It is not currently being done. They were studying every night for the test. test has now been taken, so they're no longer doing it. So it is past progressive. Okay, so it's very important that you focus on the helping verb here to help you, because if you just focus on the ing in the present participle form, you might get confused. It's past progressive tense. Future progressive, we use the future tense of the helping verb, will be, and the present participle, or ing. Again, we call it present participle, but it's still future. Future progressive is the tense, okay? And this is an action that will continue for some time in the future, okay? So it will happen in the future, but will happen for a period of time. So an example, Becky will be going to college in the fall. She doesn't go just one day, okay? She's going to be going many days, and it's going to happen in the future. She's not currently in college. So we use future progressive, will be going. And again, we have our future tense of our helping verb here, will be, and our present participle of go or going. So the future tense is always the same, will be, and the ing of the main verb, regardless of the subject, first person, second person, third person, singular, plural. It's always the same. So just quickly, we want to compare our progressive tenses. It helps you, I think, see the pattern. So just like our perfect tenses, they follow the same pattern. The helping verb changes tense to change our progressive tense, but the main verb stays the same. So present progressive, I am watching the Red Sox play Detroit. Am being your helping verb, present tense, so it's present progressive paired with our present participle. Past progressive uses the past tense of the helping verb. I was watching the Red Sox play Detroit when the Dogs needed to go out. So was is past tense here, paired with our present participle. Together they make past progressive. It's past progressive because it was past tense of the helping verb. Future progressive uses the future tense. I will be watching the Red Sox play Detroit tonight. Will be is future tense of be, so it's future progressive when paired with the present participle, will be watching. And the formula that I've been speaking about, here it is in the generic form. Use the present tense of be, any of them work depending on your subject, is, am, or are, plus the present participle, which is your ing form, and you make present progressive. Use the past tense of be, was, or were, plus the present participle of the main verb, which is your ing form, you make past progressive. And if you use the future tense of be, which is will be, plus the present participle or ing form of the verb, main verb, you make future progressive. And I will fix that spelling here. So, for your assignment, I want you to pick a verb that starts with the same letter as your name. You can choose either your first name or your last name, but you're going to pick a verb that starts with the same letter. So my first name is Danielle, so I could pick the verb drink or drive, and I'm going to make the three tenses using drive as my main verb. So for present tense, I would be I am driving home. For past progressive, it would be I was driving home, and for future progressive, it would be I will be driving home. If I was going to use my last name, which is Stasa, I might say swim. I am swimming, I was swimming, I will be swimming. So that's your assignment. I look forward to seeing your sentences.